Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about.
Just talk. Look.
Oh God, I don't know. How do you start these? Like, do you just start them like? The first thing on my list is sharing my story. So, with my story comes happiness, excitement, heartbreak, loneliness, and love, kind of in that order. I think, I was born and raised in rural South Dakota. South Dakota is probably one of the most right-wing states you can find, and growing up it was always mom, dad, sister, brother, family, and that's all I knew. And going through life and in high school and college, and always knowing that was kind of the life that I was going to lead, was get married, have kids, and live the rural South Dakota life, be the housewife, the one that cooks and cleans and keeps the house and takes care of the kids. And I think deep down inside I always knew that wasn't the way that I wanted to live my life, but for some reason I allowed myself to live that life, even though I knew that wasn't what I wanted. And it wasn't until I really made a decision, because I was so incredibly unhappy, it wasn't until then that I made a decision to just lead the perfect life that I had, being married and having a good job and a business and family, and living that perfect life, to jumping outside of that, going through a little heartbreak, finding love, finding a new home, and just really kind of starting over. I think starting over was a huge turning point for me, and it was scary. There was a lot of things that I went through personally, emotionally, mentally, just not knowing what my life was going to look like, but knowing that what it was not what I wanted it to be. So now, 3 years later, I have a thriving business. I have an amazing relationship. I have found love, and I've found happiness, and I'm so excited to be able to open up and to share that with the world, and to just help other people like myself open up too, and break out of their shells, and find the life that they've always wanted to live, and really find who they are, and own their own identity. And that's kind of the basis behind this page, and the basis behind what I want to help other people do, and not just women, men, anybody, whoever is looking for inspiration and encouragement and motivation to step outside of the norm and step outside of the stereotypical life that you may be leading, and just really jump into a life that you're living by your design. I hope that the things that I do and the things that I say will inspire, even if it's just one person. That's all that matters. So that's my story.